So I'm going to start doing some videos that are going to start answering questions. It's very hard to keep up with the comments and engage with everybody. So I read them all. I just want everybody to know I do read every single comment. And to me, people need to hear the voice of the reason and where this is all coming from instead of reading the voice of reason. So this is why I'm choosing to start doing videos to react to as much comments as I can. People have been asking quite a bit, like how I'm getting penetration to the Republicans, or how come it doesn't show that Republicans are being broken through to. And I understand that people are saying that a lot of my messages right now are preaching to the people that already have been saying this due to the algorithms. I get it. But I just want you all to know that I do put out my work, and I do go on videos that I see from MAGA and the Republicans, and I do try to shed that light. All I got to do is plant that seed. If you just plant that seed, it's human nature. They're going to start to think about it, and then they're going to start to see it, and they're going to start to see the purple revolution and what it's for. As long as we just get that seed planted. Just make that first contact. It's human nature that they'll just continue to try. They're going to start noticing it more. Once they start noticing it more, they're going to understand it's possible. That's why we need to continue to share this. We need to get this purple revolution movement out there for everybody to see, because the more they see it, the more our people will continue to believe it's possible that we can come together and that we don't have to keep fighting like this. But as far as penetrating the barrier of the Republicans, because a lot of you guys have said you've tried to reach out and have conversation and you get shut out. You got to understand the manipulation on that side is much deeper than the manipulation on the other side. You guys call it a cult. And if you don't know what a cult does and what the purpose of a cult is, then you shouldn't even be using that comment in the first place. Because if you do, you should be way more understanding of the people that are going through that, because they're blind to it still. As someone who used to be in that, I can tell you they are completely blind to it. The way one side is carried out is not what's perceived to the other side. Okay, so I didn't know that the liberals and Democrats were so accepting of everything. I didn't know that there was people like-minded like me, just without the anger, because we don't get shown that on that side. You got to understand, just like the algorithm on this, where you guys are telling me that my videos are only reaching the people who are already preaching it. It's the same thing on TV with the media. It's the same thing with everything that you do. So when the right's going through their lives, the news they watch, it's all perceiving bad things from the left. That's all that's being shown. When they go on social media, like here on TikTok, depending on what they watch and all that, with the algorithm on that, they're going to continue to get shown and shoved in their face a bunch of stuff that's just going to irritate them and make them mad and make them hate the other people. And it's the same thing with the left. It's the same thing with you guys. I guarantee it, you don't see anything about the MAGA videos. It's very rare that you see one of them come up. Okay? But it's really hard to explain. But the simple fact is everything is set up to just show us to hate the other side. They don't get shown the loving, caring side like I've seen from you guys. They don't. That's not what's perceived to them. So to be able to penetrate it, you have to be able to have a hard conversation, and you have to have some thick skin. You have to have some thick skin. Because it's going to be hard at first, because they're so full of hate right now. Because that's what's pushed into their brains and pushed into their souls is nothing but hate from the minute they wake up till the minute they go to sleep at night. I'm a firm believer, and it's not all the policies for the general public that everybody's mad at each other about. It's all people's personal ways of life, their personal beliefs that everybody's all mad about. And that's what we got to break. We got to break that cycle, because that's what they're pitting and using against everybody, every single one of us. It's people's personal lives and has nothing to do with anybody else. It doesn't make no sense to me. So just be understanding. Have talks with them. If they reject you, just know that you planted the seed. Plant the seed of the light. Put generous comments in. Put loving comments in. The more they see that kind of lifestyle, they're more prone to follow that lifestyle. It's a copycat society, right? So maybe we got to twist the narrative on that too. And instead of having to copycat all the bad stuff that happens, maybe we should start copycatting all the good stuff that happens. Just have a true understanding. We will never be able to unite anybody if we can't have a hard conversation once in a while. Don't block people. Don't shut them out of your life. Just plant the seeds. Don't shove it in people's throat. Don't shove it in their face. Just plant the seed. Slowly start having conversations. Each time you guys conversate, push a little bit farther. But don't push too much. It's going to take time. A lot of people have a lot of healing to do. A lot of healing. And I don't want you guys to keep thinking it's just a right, and that's something that I'm having a problem with, is the way a lot of the left is approaching them and trying to talk to them. It's a lot of demands. It's a lot of hostility. I get a lot of hostility from them still, and I'm calling for unity, and I still get a lot of hostility from them, from the left. Some of them. Not a lot, but some of them. I'm just saying. So it goes both ways, but coming guns a-blazing to people that are filled with hate that's fighting fire with fire. You know what I mean? We got to be the water to the fire at this point. Otherwise, the cycle of this viciousness is just going to keep going. We just got to stop letting personal things get in the way of the better or the good of this country. And start being more understanding of the torment that everybody has gone through. Not just one side. Everybody's gone through it. Again, we got to get this mentality that it's red versus blue. Purple revolution for a reason. We're all made different for a reason. So when we come together and we're forced to work together, we're going to be one hell of an oiled machine. And ain't nobody going to stop us. I'm going to keep reiterating that. Okay? So, like I said, just approach us. Just approach people in general. Just approach anybody that you're going to talk to. Left, right. No matter their religion, no matter their race, no matter their sex orientation, no matter what. Just approach people with kindness and open minds. It's the only way we're going to break barriers. God bless and much love.